I am so excited about today's video. This is our first craft of the season. It is the Easter shovel. We are going to be doing a full tutorial. This is what the boys would look like, and in the video we are going to be tackling the girls. So come along and watch as we put this together. So the first thing we're going to do is start with the supplies. We're going to need our snacks and everything that we are putting in the shovel. I thought it would be a great idea to add name tags to each shovel. So what I did was I went ahead and created a name tag. I will link the video that you can watch right here to show exactly how I did the name tag, so you can watch that now. So what I did not show you in the video is how I made the name tag label for the Easter shovel. So what I did was I printed out the names onto a sheet of sticker paper, and what I did was cut it out and I stuck it to this piece of foam board that I had laying around the house. So you want to use your cutting mat. I've got a ruler here. I'm going to use my X-Acto knife, and what I'm going to do is just go ahead and cut this out. And then after I get it all cut out, what I'm gonna do is take a hole puncher and I'm gonna slide it right along the side here. And make a hole. And then once I have my hole, took a little piece of string here. And then we are going to just wrap this around the handle. And there you have your name label for your shovel basket. Then we're going to need our bow. I need ribbon. We're going to need tape. I've got a little bit of Easter grass. We're going to need our heat gun because we are going to wrap this in shrink wrap, okay? So now that we have all the supplies, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we'll do is just put our shovel out here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the Easter grass. I've got most of the supplies, most of the supplies came from Dollar Tree. The grass, I've got the shovels from Dollar Tree. I actually went back out to look for more shovels and they were almost gone. So if you are going to be doing these, I would advise you to go ahead and get them immediately. So I want to put a little bit of grass on the base of the shovel, just like this. So in the boys, I use these peaks, but I think I am going to change it to this for the girls. I don't want to use a whole lot of grass, but I do want a nice amount of grass. All right, so we have a little bit of grass in here. In the boys' basket, I actually use this kind of grass, which is a lot different from what I am using for the girls, but it is okay. We are going to make it work. I feel like it is very clingy grass, so keep that in mind. All right, so we are going to use cookies, and these are just some snacks that I got from Sam's. I'm going to put a Hershey in here, and then we are going to drop out got a little Rice Krispie treat. I'm going to stick all of this toward the back of the shovel, just like this. Fun dip is always good. Another thing I want you to take note of, do not be afraid to use tape, okay? So I'm gonna just tape down this right here, just so everything can fit in an organized way, just like this. How cute. Alright. And this right here is just a little added little decoration, nothing to eat or anything like that. So I thought that was cute, just a little added touch with the bunny theme that we got going on. So of course we've got some bubbles, and what I did was add a label to the bubbles. I printed them off on my computer on some sticky paper, and what I'm gonna do is sit it right here on the edge. So I want it to stay, so what I'm gonna do is use a little bit of this nano tape that I got from Amazon, and I am going to cut a little piece of it just so I can stick it on the bottom of our bubbles so we can have it in place. And it'll kind of help keep everything in one spot as well. Now, one thing about this nano tape, it is very sticky, and it comes with a thin little film over one side of it, so you have to remove that film. Sometimes it's very hard to see, but we are going to do our best. So we're going to just take it and stick it right here on the bottom, just like this. And then we are going to add it right here to the base of our shovel. All right, so like I said, we have a lot of grass that is very staticky, so keep that in mind, but we are not going to let it stop us. So as you can see, everything is coming together quite well. And you can add as much to it as you want. Me, I'm keeping it simple. I'm gonna take some tape, and I'm just going to tape things where I want them to stay positioned, just like this. It's hard to try and work so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So I try to come in at an angle, but that does not always work. And like I said, do not be afraid to use tape to kind of hold things in place, because it is very hard to keep everything positioned just right. But we are crafters, and we will just keep going until we get it right. Oh, and I almost forgot about my egg. So we have an egg that we're gonna put in here. And of course, these came from the Dollar Tree as well. I just went ahead and filled some little candy on the inside. That's a nice, cute little added touch to our shovel. This grass is really, really messy. I would even opt into just not using the grass. But since we're in it, hey, we're just going to go with it. All right, so it is coming along pretty good. So the next thing we are going to do, after we get everything in place, we're going to cover it with our shrink wrap. I might add just a little more tape just to hold things together while we put the shrink wrap over it. I think it looks very good. Like I said, you can add more. I think it looks really good. I think there's a lot of snacks and treats in here, so I think the kids will love it. All right, so we have our shrink wrap. Everything will be linked in the description as far as where I got it from. Of course, the size, I'm not really sure. I think this is a 13 by 20 or 19, but I will have it linked. But as you can see, it's a perfect size. So I'm going to take the bag, and then I am going to just slide the shovel inside. just like this. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. As you can see, it is coming together really, really nice. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of ribbon just so we can tie it off. Ribbon. I'm just going to pull it out just to make sure it's really, really tight and secure. All right. So this is what it looks like so far. So what I'm going to do, I like to cut this little tip off. I know a lot of people would just fold it back and tape it, but I think it just lays better if we just cut those little tags off. And what I'm going to do is take a little bit of tape, and I am going to just tape the sides. And that way I don't have so much of the shrink wrap gathered in one area. So far, so good. As you can see, everything is coming together really, really good. So the next thing I'm going to grab my heat gun, and we are going to get that plugged in. The thing I wanted to note on the baskets, they do come with a little tag on the back. So please remember to take off the tag, because I did not take the tag off on the boys' basket. So make sure you don't forget to take your little tag off the back of your shovel, okay? All right, so let's go ahead. We got our heat gun right here. And of course, like I said, I will link everything that I am using in the descriptions where you can find it. I got this from Amazon, so I will leave a link for that. So we're gonna go ahead and shrink wrap. I think I'm gonna start in the front. The bottom. You want to make sure you keep it moving, because you don't want to burn a hole into your package. And we'll just keep moving and work our way around the shovel. What it looks like. Everything came together. I managed to get through it without burning any holes. Even the sides, they look pretty good. All right, so we will just keep going. So the next thing we are going to do, we will add our bow. I got these plaid bows from Amazon. I decided to go this route because they are already put together. So I thought these were very cute. The color, and then I love the buffalo plaid. So this is what we are going with the bows. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring it a little high up the handle so it can drape across just like this, and then we are going to add our name tag. All right. And these are so easy to assemble. So if you can get some pre-made bows, I would definitely recommend doing that. So like I said, I'm going to take it up a little high. This is what it will look like. Just like this. So now with the labels, like I said, you watched the video on how I made these, real easy and simple to do. I just thought these would be a real nice added touch. Of course, you do not have to do this, but for me, I just wanted to kind of give it a little personalized touch to it. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of tape on the bow in the back just to hold it in place. My bow is a little wrinkly, but that is okay. So now we are going to take our name tag and we are going to just use a little bit of ribbon like you saw me do in the video earlier. And then we're just going to take it and tie it around the back of the shaft. And just kind of play with it. I really want the bows to kind of hang from the side versus in front of the basket. But there you have it. Cute, simple design. Easter shovel. How cute is that? All right, thank you so much for watching. Go out, create these Easter shovels and enjoy your holiday season, and the kids are going to love it. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.